Like, it's hard to get used to.
I just had shots fired in the area of 679, so I'm very close to my patrol vehicle.
679.
X-ray 18, I have a van parked in front of the RV stairs. I believe this is where the shots are fired coming from. If I can get some units.
9511 will be en route. We'll go code 1. Reduce. We don't want them to know we're coming, so just overtake this truck really quick. There's a van parked out front. I'd imagine. Oh. Oh, good lord. I was shot badly. I was shot by a security guard. Back up.
Got a female down behind the bank here.
Let's do that. Oh, yeah, there's.
Who shot you, man?
Security guard, and then he left.
Okay, where did he go?
I don't know exactly. Maybe calling the.
Why did he
check
shoot
the
you?
area.
You okay?
We'll check around this area over here, chat. We'll check this area to make sure nothing. When is the official move? Bubby is moving next Monday. I am moving next Friday. That's when I'm moving. All right, we'll run back. We'll run back over to this area.
Hey, can you grab a med kit for me?
Sure.
I got nothing with the surrounding area.
I got 3 gunshot wounds on to the upper chest area. Hey, ma'am, are you still with me? Stay with me, alright? Ma'am, what's your name?
Fuck, it hurts.
Artie, what's your name?
Rena.
11. Or, 18, I need medics down here, 681, Route 68 in front of the RV sale.
Oh, good lord.
What'd you say, man?
Hello, Tiago. Welcome to the stream.
Hurts.
Well,
What's your name? Yep.
Rena.
no, the mutant Northern Lights are
Rena?
not, dork.
Hey, Deputy, can you talk to her? Keep
Yes,
talking
I
to her,
can.
asking her questions.
Where are you coming from, man?
I was coming out of the back exit, and there was a security guard.
Did you provoke him, or did he just randomly shoot you?
Got scared. I may have had a gun.
You may have a gun. Where's that gun now?
Man, did you say you had a gun?
Yeah, that's what she said.
I'm gonna go ahead and pat her down. Let's check her pockets. Scan a gun.
Gun is on the floor by the porch. And that is then what is the most beautiful thing? Bubby, duh, God.
Are you still with us?
I don't want to be outside anymore. You work tonight? Yeah, I work tonight, unfortunately. Stay with us, ma'am.
What did you say?
Crescent Rose 4, thank you for the follow. I appreciate it so much. Welcome to the family. Just stay with us, ma'am. Where's that gun you were talking about?
I dropped it somewhere by the door, I think.
Dropped it by the door?
Yeah, I think it's by the railing. Oh.
Alright, I found the gun. Alright, I have this gun. I'm gonna go put it in. I'm gonna put it on this Explorer right here.
Is the EMS on scene yet?
I think they were called. I think they were a couple minutes out. I think county's on its way. Is this David? I have to remember. Yeah, it's David.
Ma'am, how are you? Ma'am, can you hear me? Hello.
Man, what were you running around with the gun for? Also, David, I put the gun in question on your hood.
Alright.
I got kind of startled when he approached me and the
You got startled?
yeah, I mean there was a big dog.
Hey, the county medics are here.
I don't even know if she has a name or not. What's good, G? Well, nothing much. Just hanging out. How about you?
What?
Deputy.
I feel strange.
Yes,
I
sir.
believe the county EMS is about to pull up.
Okay.
Also, I did find the gun in question. I have it on the hood. I'm doing well. That's good. That's good. It's like, wow, I thought Bill was yelling. I don't even remember what the... I'm glad you're doing well.
Down here. She got 3 gunshot wounds to the upper chest area. He's responsive. Was holding guys on pressure. You said you found the gun?
Yes, I did. It's in an evidence bag on the hood of that Explorer.
You patted her down. What'd you find on her?
I didn't find anything else on her.
Okay, did you find an ID?
I don't believe I did.
Hey, ma'am, do you got your ID on you?
It's in the truck,
Okay.
the van.
Alrighty. Do you know what way the security guard went by any chance?
No, maybe he drove to get help or whatever, or he was scared and don't know.
Alrighty. Alright, well, I'll meet you at the hospital once you're feeling better, alright? Alright, well, if the Group 6 guys didn't stay on scene after he shot her, that's another problem that I have. Definitely shouldn't have fled like that, especially being that he's a security guard here.
Exactly.
Yeah, he should have been the one to call 911, not her. So yeah, we'll have to figure out who works here, who was on monitor this place. I don't see a Group 6 car anywhere, so I don't know if he was on foot or whatnot. I'm gonna grab some pictures. You got the gun by your side there?
It's on this hood of this Explorer in an evidence bag. I got the gun right here for you.
Alright.
I'm gonna hand it to you, or do you want me to put it in your patrol car for you?
You can put it in the back. There's evidence bags back there. Just put it in the evidence bag.
Sounds good.
Yeah, I don't have gloves on. I would.
Works for me. I'll put it in there for you. Alright, where is... Yeah, it's over here. He does not have gloves on. Alright. Alright, let's put this in the back of the... Alright. Did you say your ID's in the van here?
Yeah. Since... See, this is weird. Like, because, I mean, there's no security guard here. So right now, the only person that's really committed a crime is the security guard.
Yep.
So we can't really search her car. I mean, I don't know if that was really permission.
That's what I was thinking too.
If she said this is her car, then we got an idea out of the plate, but that's all.
Yeah. And I mean, if the security guard stayed here and could give a statement, then we could go off of that. But I would not say this place has CCTV. I mean, I'll check around, but it does not look like a place that would have cameras around it 24/7.
Exactly.
Now, if she gives us permission, maybe we can ask. I don't want to do that. We'll just leave the car here. It's in a parking lot. And then I'll talk to her, and if she wants us to come down here and search it, we can. I'll get her name off her because I'm going to follow up at the hospital.
Alrighty.
You seem to be in stable condition. Hey, Rasmus, if you want to take the keys out of the ignition and throw them in the cup holder.
Yep.
And, or, I actually don't even... I'll take the keys and give them to her out at the hospital. Oh, you know what we could do? We could run the plate, like you said a second ago, I believe. and get a name.
Yeah.
What is
Yeah,
going
I
on
mean-
my OBS? Good lord.
I guess it's fine leaving the van here.
All right. Man, I thought those shots were at me. I was scared shitless. I was sitting literally right there when it happened, and I did not
Yeah.
see her. I even went through here and didn't see her on the ground. There is another security guard right over there. Maybe we can ask him.
Skipping frames. Yeah, I know. I don't know why it's doing that. Holding on.
Hey, sir, how you doing today? Yeah, I was just wondering if you saw anything in this area. I'd say the last 15, 20 minutes we had a
When did
shooting
the-
here.
Took about 15
I'd
minutes.
be
to
really
fix, so-
shocked
Yeah,
if
I
you
don't know
didn't,
why it's
see it,
doing that.
or hear it over the radio.
Alright.
Right, so if she is the owner of the van, then she might have a little problem because she's registered as a felon.
Oh,
So, and she had the gun on her.
that's
right?
what she said.
Yeah, she said that was
Right.
her gun. Well, that
That's not gonna
sucks.
be good for her.
What's her name?
Brina Davis,
Brina Davis.
12/12/1999.
That's not gonna be a good day for her.
All right.
Yeah, she's had a few arrests.
All right. What's she a felon for?
But look at that. We have, I think, robbery.
Robbery. Oh, that's nice.
Over
wonder where she was going out of here.
$1,000 stolen property, and phones and clothes, and evading.
Hmm.
And breaking into cars. Okay, so a lot of
Nice.
different
Well, I mean,
things.
that gives us enough to really search her car. Since
Yeah,
now, I
kind
mean,
of.
she
Since we're
has
not gonna
committed
arrest
a-
her, yeah.
Yeah. We have a gun that she had in
Interesting.
possession as a felon.
I'll take a look.
Is this Group 6 pulling up here?
Might be.
That's lovely. Hey, sir. Hey, can you
I
come,
kind of
over-
freaked out earlier. There was a woman here with a gun, and I think I.
Can you come over here on this side of my vehicle for me? All right, where's your firearm at?
In the car.
You don't carry that on your person?
No, I left it now in the car. Kind of was a little bit uncomfortable.
Okay. Can you take off your ditty butt for me and set it on my hood over there in my car?
Um.
I'm also noticing you forgot your badge at home, or what? Yeah, you don't have a badge present on your shirt there.
It must have fallen off.
Oh, you just let your badge fall off. All right. What's your name, man? You don't mind me asking?
I don't know why my OBS is skipping frames like that.
Patrick.
Patrick what? What'd you say, Patrick what?
Jones, you know, like Indiana Jones, but Patrick.
Say what? Your name's Jones?
It's
Say
Patrick
what?
Jones, yeah.
Patrick.
Okay, Patrick
Say
Jones.
what?
Alright. What's your date of birth, Patrick?
My ID I have.
What'd you say? Okay.
Oh, one more.
Just go. Oh, that's hilarious though. Wait, say what? Oh, I got it, Bill. All right, I got his ID. We can go ahead and run that. I'm gonna go run his ID, Bill. We'll go ahead and run it. Not a big deal. Alright, so what do we got for a name here? Patrick Jones. 12/12/1995. Okay, Patrick Jones. Alright, we'll do a search. Not that stupid thing. What are you doing? Alright. Search. Patrick. Twelve 1995. Run a search. So we got Patrick Jones. He's got a driver's license, no registered vehicles, no criminal record. He's clean and clear. Mr. Patrick Jones, what are you doing, buddy? Mr. Patrick Jones.
I saw her coming out of the box. Brought my dog home because he was scared from the. My dog, he got into her action. Saw a gun in her hand, and I shot.
Hmm.
There's a shit ton of clothes in these boxes here, Bill.
I'm gonna go back to work, live in the heat, and it's supposed to storm here. I love this area. Oh my god. Again, he's just really interesting. This whole thing is just really interesting.
Are you a security guard or what's going on? Because I know damn sure in your academy, right? You're not taught to shoot someone and then take off running because you're afraid, or you were fearing something, obviously. So what's going on?
Yeah, it's I have never shot someone, and it
This is
felt
85, 67 feels like.
and,
Yep, exactly. That's how it's gonna be for like the
scared, and,
rest of the week, I think, too.
Actually, hold on. Before you even answer these questions, you have the right to remain silent. Anything you say or do can be pressed against you in the court of law. You have the right to an attorney. If you cannot afford an attorney, one will be presented to you by the state of San Andreas. Do you understand these rights? I just read them to you, sir.
yeah.
All right. Do you wish to continue speaking to me and answer my questions?
Yeah, I mean, I didn't do anything really wrong, right?
I will get to that, but just so you know who
Get to
I am,
that.
I'm Detective Bill J with the Los Santos Police Department. And you are Patrick Jones, correct?
My name is Patrick Jones, and I work for Group 6.
Alrighty. What's your title within Group 6, if you don't mind me asking?
Guard, you know, the guys who get the night shifts out in the desert at some forsaken, nearly empty RV homes, stores.
Alright. And how long have you been serving with the Group 6?
About half a year.
About a half a year. Interesting.
I was working at the docks earlier, but they pay a little.
Alrighty. And like I asked you earlier, so so when does it come across as a good idea to shoot someone and then flee the scene of the of anything really? So if any like when how is that a good idea? So are you with me?
Yeah, you know, it was really strange, and don't know. The dog was, shaking, and I was shaking, and she was screaming, and
So
didn't know what to do, really.
Okay.
Sounds like a load.
You
It
do
sounds like he's
understand
trying
that that's a crime, correct?
Yeah, it sounds like he's trying to cover up something.
What,
or
what
whatever.
is a crime?
I mean, right now,
You are gonna go
Uh,
for something.
this is attempted homicide, sir.
She had a gun, and she was, breaking into a...
Was she posing a threat to you?
She had a gun?
She had a gun, but
No.
so don't get me wrong. Looks like you're over here at the RV sale place, right? So was she breaking into the clothing store?
Yeah, she was coming out of the corner, and her car is right here on the property of the...
So you're
So
saying
she
this,
was at
this
least
vehicle here, it doesn't belong to anybody who works here?
But the truck, no.
Okay.
So the...
I think overall it's just kind of like a.
Okay, so how did she pose a threat to you, sir?
Did I tell about the fucking gun?
Hey, you don't need to use those words towards me, sir. I don't really like that word.
I bet she had a big gun.
You had a big gun.
She had a big gun. Interesting.
What kind of gun?
Like a pistol.
That's a big gun? It
If
seemed like
you
a-
are in the middle of the night, and someone is coming in your direction with it in her hand, it is kind of a big gun.
It seemed pretty like a handgun to me. Something that you'd carry on your side there. That you said was in your car. Is the weapon that you
Yeah,
actually
it's
shot
in the-
at her in your vehicle?
Yep.
Okay. And okay. And how many shots was fired from your weapon?
Don't know, 5, 6, maybe.
5 shots at her.
You don't know.
I didn't count.
Alright. Well, she had three gunshot wounds in her upper chest. So that means only 3 of your shots out of the 6 hit her. You're not wearing a body cam or a badge. I'm just confused here. Do you have a body cam? I know every other group
No, we don't have body cams.
Alrighty. So from
Don't
top to
have
bottom,
body cams.
when you started shift, I want everything to happen
back,
from when
Bubs.
you
Okay,
started
Bubby.
shift to when you fled the scene of a crime. Go for it.
Ow! I just popped my knuckles.
So, I
don't need ums. I don't really what means.
okay, I came.
This record again. All right.
Here, and I started walking around with the dog.
Take a look at his record. He's clear. I forgot about that.
Then I was walking around longer. I may have sat behind the building sometime, playing some games on my phone because there's never anything happening out here. Normally. I heard a car stop, so first I thought it was over at the gas station. But then I thought, okay, maybe I should, do walk around the building some more. So I put my phone away and I got here and saw the car and was looking at the car and wondering what it does here. After that, I saw her coming out of the door over there. And she walked into my direction and I saw something in her hand that looked pretty much like a real big gun. So I pulled out my gun and I shot her.
Did you give her any verbal commands to put down the gun? Stop walking towards you?
I mean, that's gonna be the biggest thing.
Not really, no.
So she had a gun. You just instantly shot her.
Yeah.
So he shot her for no reason. So basically, he just shot her because she had a gun.
Oh, was she walking at you?
Yeah, and then she stopped and I think she wanted to get her gun up.
What'd you say, sorry?
She stopped when the dog was getting, barky.
Okay, can you stand over here for me, man? Or pop a squat, something. I'm gonna go over here and talk to my,
I'm standing anyway.
I'm just asking if you'll stand here for me and just give me a second. Is that okay with you? Alright, Chris. Rasmus.
Huh? What?
Yo, I don't know if this guy just... I don't know what's going on with this guy, to be honest.
Me neither.
But he obviously doesn't know anything about, nothing about this scene. He knows, when I shoot someone, I could pretty much give you a whole story of why I shot them and how I shot them.
I mean, overall, it seems like he either like didn't get training done with Groupie 6, or he's never been in a situation where he's been in somewhere like this. He's never been in like in a high pressure situation, because I don't even think he knows where he's at right now, like what he's doing.
Yeah, I think he might be on some drugs. But right now, I'm looking for a homicide.
We might have to interview him again later, though, once he's like, maybe sober. I don't think is the right word, but like,
In the right state of mind.
yeah.
Yeah, he's probably not.
Well, I mean,
Route to 911.
All I know is that the van
Well,
is
if he
filled
had
with,
enough
with
nerve
clothes from
to-
the store, so what he's saying about somebody breaking into the store is probably right.
yeah, but what I'm saying is, like, regardless, if I was if I was in his shoes, I would have I would have said, "Hey, put down the gun," because I mean, that gun could be, that could be the worker, right, coming out
Oh, yeah.
after after just shooting someone, and he just shot her for no reason.
Yep.
Didn't say anything to her. She might not even have saw him. She wasn't posing a threat to him in specific. I mean, yes, she had a gun, but we can't just shoot everyone who has a gun in their hand.
Nope. And then, I mean, that goes the same way with us on the force. You know, if someone's got a gun, we're not just gonna walk up and shoot them.
So, Rasmus, if you want to go in there and talk to the store clerk in the clothing
They might
store there.
get out here and work now. I mean, it's also kind of weird walking around the middle of the night at the store, but yeah, who knows?
Yeah, we've been here for quite a while.
Yeah.
I like that how he just knew to come back here. It's kind of like he was trying to evade the police because he came back when he saw us here.
Yeah, but I mean, he probably shot the lady, and he kind of realized a little bit maybe what's going on, and then he took off and just cleared his head. And I mean, I'm glad he came back, so we don't have to go searching for him. But I mean, probably came back after he realized what he did. I mean, then he comes here and he just has no idea what he did.
Alright, I'll go talk to the guys in the store. What's that?
Alrighty, and can you do me a favor? Actually, I'm gonna ask him just where his gun is, because regardless, we're gonna have to take his gun.
Oh yeah.
But then I'm gonna tell, like, he doesn't have a badge on. I mean, if I was the female, I would have been confused
Oh yeah.
as to why a male in a white shirt came up to me and just pulled out a gun and shot me.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, I think he said the gun was in his car. He left it in his car. I mean, we'll probably just get it from him anyway. But I mean, overall, it's a weird situation. It's like, what Group 6 and security officer doesn't have a badge on, and then comes up to somebody and just shoots somebody with a gun.
Yeah, for sure. Alrighty. Well, I'll continue talking to him. We'll see if he'll allow us in his vehicle to grab his gun, or if he'll get it for us, and then I'll explain to him that he's going to be going to jail.
Oh yeah.
And I wouldn't even though even if he wasn't answering my questions, I would. The only reason I'm taking him to jail is because he fled the scene.
Oh yeah. Because I mean, regardless of the fact he still left the scene of it, especially something like this.
Yeah, even if I were to shoot someone and leave and not notify anyone of it, I would go to jail.
Mm-hmm.
I would be stripped of my post certifications, and I would go to jail. So yeah.
Oh yeah, exactly.
Alright. Well, I'll explain to him what's going on.
Yep. Oh, also, by the way, and I don't know if it matters now, he is clean and clear. Like, he has a perfectly clean record, everything else. So
Alright.
this will ruin his perfectly clean record.
Alright. Oh wow, we just had a vehicle pull up on scene. Alright. Hey, sir.
Yeah, he's going to jail for sure. You just
Sir?
don't walk up to somebody and shoot them. You know what I mean? You just kind of have to. You kind of have to deal with it, I guess.
Sir, are you there?
Yes.
Yeah,
Okay.
he's going to jail for sure.
Can you do me a favor and show us where the gun is? We're gonna have to take that in for evidence. We are gonna have to inventory your vehicle as well.
Ah, yeah, sure. You come with me, I believe.
Don't touch. Just open your car door. Don't touch anything inside. I want you to show us where the firearm is.
Nice explorer.
Don't go inside your car.
A nice explorer, I will say.
All right.
It's a shame he's got to go to jail. Wacky night.
All right, you got gloves on. You wanna go in there and inventory it?
Yep.
I saw the gun on the seat, and then it looks like there's a badge on the other side, on the driver's side. I took a picture of him. I just don't want to touch him. All right, so if you want to head back over to my car here, and I need you to lean up against the car.
All right, we got the gun and the badge. Now we have to do a whole full, like, kind of an inventory of the vehicle just to make sure we got everything else. But what a weird kind of way to get us started for tonight, I guess. What a weird kind of start. Or today. So, an accidental shooting, I guess. An accidental shooting. Love it. I just... do that. All right. Yeah, I don't know. This one's a weird one. Some dog food. Vehicle center gonna be 6. All right, we'll put that. We'll place all the items. In bags. All right. We got everything else.
I'm gonna take your wallet and your keys off you. Is that okay? Leave everything else. And the pepper spray. Oh, sorry about that. I mean, I'm just gonna take your wallet and your keys off and send them on the roof. All right. I'm gonna slip these handcuffs on you. All right.
For what?
You can face me now.
Fire spreading on. Phone was also in car.
All right. I'm gonna place this duty belt in the back.
What a long shift.
You could be right in telling that she was robbing the store, or shooting victim, but robbing it, but like stealing from it.
Hey, sir. Do you have a supervisor I can call?
You can call like the main office in the city.
All
They
right.
have like shift.
Office
Perfect.
in the
I'll
city.
go ahead and do that. So right now you're being arrested for attempted homicide. And the reason that is because you may have acted in a way that you deemed was self-defense. But if any, like you cannot shoot any person because they hold a gun in their hand.
You can't.
She did not pose a threat to you in specific. You actually did not know who the female was. You suspected her of a robbery, but that does not mean she did the robbery. I mean, look, you are an armed security guard, right? You take your gun, you might aim it at her and tell her to put the gun down and stop walking towards you. At that point, you could detain her because she's on private property. And then call the law enforcement officers. So that would be myself. Call 911. And then we would come down and handle the situation. You would be let off. The gun would be taken, and it would be a done and done situation. But the main reason was, one, you should not have shot the female, and two, you actually fled the scene. So myself as a sergeant here within the LSPD, if I pull out my gun and were to fire it, even if I am in a firefight, right, if I'm being shot at, taken round, and I start to also engage, and then I know the person is down on the ground, and I get in my car and leave.
Do you want to take another perfume of mine to school? Yes,
That I shot actually has to call 911. I am most likely going to jail, because what that looks like is I was fleeing, because one, I either did something I shouldn't have, or I didn't want to deal with it. And if me leaving, just imagine if she didn't have a phone on her, she would have died. She would have bled out and died. There would have been a warrant out for your arrest. Do you understand?
Yeah.
Because I got this one. I got this one.
All right, I'm going to notify the Group of 6 office, and then they would go from there. As for your duty belt, your service weapon, and all that, it will be held for evidence. And then most likely you would not be receiving it back. It will be going to either Group of 6 if they do even get it back. All right. Alrighty.
Yeah, kind of.
Here, man, you can go and step in here.
I didn't know. It was really. I thought she was going. That moment, I really. Maybe I should.
This is the one thing I want to point out too. There is a Group 6 officer. It's an AI, of course. It's a local. But he's over there in the corner, over there, just chilling over there. Not caring that this guy's gonna go to jail. Another Group 6 member is gonna go to jail.
Here, I'm gonna go ahead and put you in the back of the car here if you want to watch your head.
That's my favorite part overall, is that there is another Group 6 officer sitting over there watching his partner go to jail.
Alrighty.
Do you need the van for anything? Since
It needs to be inventory.
cool. Okay, good. That's what I told the store as well. Store owner. Although it has a lot of their goods in it, but
Yeah, no, it'll be
keep
evidence.
it for now.
Yeah, for now.
Yep.
I have the
I'll start it
bags
over
of
then.
stuff from the Group 6 car in the trunk of my car, so I will head down to the station and put that in evidence with when you take him down. Oh, God.
Alrighty.
Good Lord.
Let's look in here. I gotta make a phone call to Group 6.
I will say, Eric, doing a great job.
We need a show for the Group 6 car too.
Hey, this is Bill J, Sergeant with the LSPD. I'm down here at 681, at the Larry's RV sales. I got one
I
of
would
your
assume so.
Group 6 guys here.
Get
It's gonna be
2 names
Patrick Jones. He was involved in a shooting, I would say about 2 hours ago, with a female that was robbing the shirt sale. place here on 68. He did discharge his firearm 6 times. I don't know if he notified you guys like he probably should have, but he did flee the scene after shooting the female. She was rushed to the hospital. She did actually call herself. She called 911. Your Group 6 guard is being... Yep, it's going to be Patrick Jones. Yep, Patrick Jones. We're
Interesting.
Alrighty. Do you guys have a policy saying he should? Yeah, he did not notify law enforcement or you, it seems. So if you could fax me your policy stating that he has to call you guys, because if he didn't even notify you guys, that's pretty hard evidence to state that he was most likely trying to flee the investigation.
I mean, he did flee. That's the thing, and that's the problem. That's the problem with this whole thing is that he did shoot. Not technically not an innocent person in this case, like how other scenarios are, but
212.
overall he did shoot somebody that did not pose a threat to him. If she did pull up, like, it's a difference between there's a complete difference with a gun in the hand versus
attempted
a gun on the hip.
Which is
I need to talk to you about something after stream. Okay, Bubs.
And then you guys will be notified, most likely, whoever he was certified through. Alrighty, well, I thank you for talking to me today. You have a great day. Alright, well, they have a policy in the Group of 6. If they have to use their firearm for anything, they are required to notify a supervisor, and he did not call or notify anyone whatsoever. So I would take it that's why he fled. So yeah, that's and she's gonna go ahead and get all of his stuff stripped. That's gonna take a while though, because technically still a guard until they this goes to the court and all that. They decide to fire him and all that.
Yeah.
Alright. Well, if you guys have any evidence, just meet me down at the station. I think you have a tow truck en route, correct?
Yes, 2 of them.
Perfect. Alrighty. Well,
Maybe
thank you guys for coming out here.
For that warrants car.
Oh yeah, maybe.
I don't know what happened to him.
Yeah, me either.
I think he disappeared.
Nice. Yeah, he pulled a Patrick Jones. Alrighty, I'll meet you guys out at the station.
All right, sounds good.